When you're setting up your e-commerce business, it's very important to get a few aspects together at the very beginning to ensure that your business is ready to grow. One of these is ensuring that each of your products has a SKU or an SKU. This is simply an abbreviated title for your product. For example, this mug is a Denby impression mug, so it could be abbreviated to have a SKU of DB-IMP-mug1 for an example, and that is down to you in relation to how you actually come up with that SKU definition. The next thing is to ensure that you have a barcode and a unique barcode for every individual SKU. This means if you have another Denby mug as a product, that this has to have a unique barcode as well as a unique SKU to identify it from the other. Barcodes can be purchased from gs1.org and EAN, as they are called here, EAN 13, and these can be assigned to the SKUs. This often causes much confusion for businesses when they're starting out. How do I assign a SKU to a barcode? And it is simply create an Excel spreadsheet, put your SKU in one of the columns and put your barcode in the next. And that will be you defining which SKU to put along with that barcode. Then when you start selling that product online, you use that SKU with that barcode, and your supply chain then starts to use that to identify that product. The next thing is to ensure that your products are then labelled with these SKUs and barcodes. As you can see from these products, as we speak, there are no barcodes present or SKUs, and there's nothing to differentiate them in terms of labelling. Now, as an e-commerce fulfillment centre, if we were asked to go and pick one of those mugs and the title was Denby Mug Impression, there'd be nothing to differentiate them. We wouldn't know which one to pick, and therefore there could be complications or mispicks sent to the customer. How you actually get around this is to ensure that you have your products individually labelled and barcoded with scannable barcodes. I'm going to show an example of what that would look like on our system whenever we scan to verify. As an e-commerce fulfillment centre, we scan to verify the goods into our warehouse and out of our warehouse, so there's full traceability and ensuring that the right products are moved as and when requested. So we now have our Denby mug with a SKU and a barcode and a description underneath. We pick up our scanner and we can scan, and that has scanned to verify the item. It says all items successfully verified. If we didn't have this barcode in place, we'd have to manually verify by visually checking that this is the correct mug. And again, there's nothing to differentiate this mug to this mug, aside from now we have a barcode to scan. The final thing that I would advise an e-commerce business to establish and make sure they have in place is that they have appropriate packaging for their goods. So this guitar stand over here has been packaged in a box ready to ship. This means it does not have to be put inside another box before shipping, which enables us to ship a lot more in any given day. And obviously you have your SKU, your barcode and your description here. Now, whenever a customer orders multiples of these items, we need packaging for that to go into. Obviously it's quite a large box. That's not going to fit into a standard off-the-shelf box that you can buy from a local supplier. And so therefore it's important as an e-commerce business to supply e-commerce fulfillment centres with master cartons for your products. Either you can do this yourself, or you can ask your e-commerce fulfillment centre to source these custom made boxes for you, and we can do that at SJ Henderson Fulfilment, no problem. The master carton here takes 4 of these guitar stands, and that's because it's the maximum volumetric size for shipping internationally to get the best shipping price. Again, we can advise on that when you get in contact with us. So 4 of these go inside this master carton, It's then closed up, sealed and shipped. To get more detailed information as to how to best set up your e-commerce business to scale, you can check out our blog in the link attached. And also, if you like this content, you can subscribe to our channels to be the first to hear the content from ourselves.